Welcome to day 3. Morning, lovely people. So we're back on the field again. So day 3, fantastic day 1 afternoon, and day 2, which is a pretty full day. Some amazing finds came up from some of the other diggers, so that's great news. And I did all right, didn't I, with a cradle bell and those other bits and bobs. That lovely little buckle, which I'll find out how old that is. I still haven't had a chance to do it, but anyway, it's nice and early. Most of them are all still sleeping. So I'm an early riser, so I thought I'd get up and get cracking before I make my journey back to sunny Essex. Not a bad view, is it? That's quite long directly behind me. But if you can just about see there, around there, there's fields beyond that we're going to have a go at today. Before I do that though, I'm going to swing along the side of a footpath that runs all the way around this lovely field. So going to give that a go first and see where that takes me. So let's get you to the first hole. Well, the very first find of the day, coming up in the 20s. By the way, I'm in field mode and have been for the last 2 days. There's quite a lot of deep grass and cut grass and various things to get through. So I don't usually go on field, but I switched to field to try and give me that extra little bit of depth. And actually, I'm getting quite used to it. I quite like it actually, so I might stick with it, or certainly will today. Anyway, here's the first find. It's a bit of a spoon. A bit of a spoon, not silver sadly, but we're off and running. See you in a bit. Second find of the day, second hole, is that? Not a clue. It's obviously got some age to it. A little nubbin on the top there. Looks like a little rim around the edge there. And then underneath, you know, a little bit like a void and then a little nubbin on the top again. Don't know. Interesting, but no idea. Right, the next one was an absolutely gorgeous 5960, and it might be buckle time again. I've just pulled that clod aside, he says. Oh yeah. Yes, 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 it's a buckle. Yeah, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Don't mind finding them at all. Smash in. Yeah, these little footpaths, well, to the side of the footpath, between the field and the footpath, is, yeah, all right so far. Well, about another 20 metres on. Got a lovely 5960. And if you can see, where's my finger? There it is. About there is where there's a disc coin-ish shaped thing. But it won't focus now. Right, let's see what we got. Is it a coin? Is it a coin? Is it a coin? No, it's not a coin. It is not a coin. It's Mickey Mouse. I don't know. I don't know. That might be a little horsey thing, mightn't it? You know, there's a lot of horses around here, so it's very possible. Okay, I'll just give it a quick clean. If there's anything on it, I'll come back to you. If not, my guess is that's a little horse piece. It could be a little padlock thing. No, don't know. Don't know. Right. Go on in. That's got to be off a car, hasn't it? Or a tractor or something like that. To see that an A underneath. It's kind of plastic with a metal ring. Austin maybe, I don't know. It's either off a wing mirror or a reflector or something like that, I reckon. Right, moving on. Right, well, the next one, my good friend, the button. Got a little bit of writing on that actually, so it'll be interesting to see where that came from. Okay, we're back on the, as you just seen, we're back on the baled field. One of the small bale fields today, so we're going to give it a go and see how we get on. See you in a bit. Oh, it's made me heart skip. Had a nice big bit of silver then, but it's alley. Never mind. Oh well, there's still targets, even though this field was inundated yesterday. I'm not expecting to find much, if I'm honest, but that's a nice little button. I'll just give it a quick clean. Yeah, quite a thick edge to it. I don't think it's silver, I think it's probably pewter, but I will check it when I get back to the ranch later today. But yeah, another little button. See you in a bit. Just over by those bales. He's a very nice chap called Chaz Cartwright. He's from the Simplex Plus group, and he's a nice man. And he had quite a historic find not that long ago that turned out to be stolen goods. So he was able to repatriate a lot of very old stuff back to their rightful owner some time after they'd gone missing. So a local hero nonetheless. Not too many heroics going on today though, has to be said. Although I have got another signal, and that does feel, oh hello. Ooh, see that? Is that silver? Is that silver? Or is that lead? Ooh, just have a quick look. Back in a sec. No, not silver. Very old lead. That's very old lead. And that is very round and very coin shaped. So that's got to be a token. Or a gaming piece, but probably a token in my opinion. So that's a cracking find from a very heavily detected field. They're still here, aren't they? Well, I've got about an hour left and I need to start packing up and thinking about getting on the road. So hopefully we'll get one or two more. See you in a bit. Well, we're back at the car now, ready to head home. We're all packed up. So I just thought I'd have a little coin shoot around my car before I leave. And my very first hole, which I was been sleeping on by the way for the last 2 days, this is where my tent was, is a bit of bling. Is a bit of bling. I think that's a ring. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a little ring. Little kid's ring. Sorry. Yeah, little kid's ring with a red eyes and a blue nose. Definitely not precious metal, but good fun. Okay, might get one more in. If not, I'll see you soon. Right, you lovely people. So that's the end of day 3, and what a fantastic day that was, and a fantastic weekend it was. I guess when thinking about group digs, if you're somebody who's yet to go on a group dig, or it's something that you thought you might like to do but quite haven't plucked up the courage or whatever to go along, my counsel to you is absolutely you should do it. It's a great opportunity for a number of reasons to kind of really expand your horizons. Obviously it gives you the opportunity to dig land that you wouldn't ordinarily get a chance to dig, and certainly if you struggle for permissions, then it's a great opportunity to do that. And definitely if you like the idea of the camping aspect, if you can do the camping aspect, that really helps, because not only does it give you that kind of opportunity to meet some really good people, you know, and certainly on our dig we had lots of varying degrees of experience, but ultimately some really fun, really good people who wanted to learn, to bounce ideas off each other, and ultimately have a bit of fun as well. So there's far too many of you to name, but you'll know who you are if you're watching this. Thank you so much for an amazing dig. It was absolutely brilliant, and definitely for those others of you who are watching, make sure you do it. The only thing I'd say to you is, you know, be prepared to you know, vie for position. There's a lot of jostling that goes on with all these detectorists who are trying to find the best bits of land, but that for me was funny and good fun actually. But also, and more importantly, make sure that you leave the land as you found it, because ultimately we are trying to demonstrate and show our hobby off in the best possible light. But I won't preach to you, you know that already. So it was a fantastic opportunity. I absolutely loved it. I hope you enjoyed watching the videos. Let's do the roundup for day 3. Not a huge amount to show you because I only had 2 or 3 hours really before I had to pack the camp up and get back home. But thanks very, very much for watching. Really always do appreciate that. And let's move on to the roundup. Okay, so welcome to the roundup for day 3. Just a short one, this one. As I think I mentioned, we only had I only had a couple of 3 hours really by the time I had to get packed up and get back down the road and everything else that goes with it. But yeah, decent couple of hours. Nothing spectacular again, sadly. But just to run through it, a little bit of copper pipe, a little bit of lead, a couple of buttons. That one was the one that I think I videoed. It's got a little bit of writing on it. That says Excelsior, which is quite a grand name for a small button. A couple of shotgun rounds, sorry, bullets or whatever. That was that kind of, I don't know, reflector. I'm pretty sure it is a reflector off probably a farm vehicle or something like that. This was a little kind of bell-shaped thing. Hopefully that will focus. Yeah, I'm still none the wiser. I presume that would have kind of gone all the way around. So maybe a cap off something. A bit of a spoon. Mickey Mouse. Yeah, obviously I think I said on the video I'd clean it up and show you if there was anything on it. No, it's completely blank as far as I can see. No idea. Really no idea. But Marie, if you're watching that, if you'd like Mickey Mouse, you're very, very welcome to him. Anyway, a lead, pretty sure that's a lead token, so I'm quite happy with that. I do like my lead firearms. I've probably said that many times over the videos. So I've got no issues with that at all. Very round, very coin shaped, very thin, either a gaming token or some sort of trading token. Yeah, no markings on it, sadly. And then last but by no means least, another buckle. And again, no problem at all finding buckles. I'm more than happy with those. Less easy to date than the one from day 2, but again, looking at the books and online, I think it's probably 19th century, something like that. Yeah, so I'm very, very happy with those finds. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for joining me for day 3. Less to show you, of course, but ultimately I hope you enjoyed the 2 videos together. And once again, if you get the chance to go on a group dig, if you haven't already done so, make sure you do it. Really, really good fun, really, really good people, and a really, really good opportunity to learn and develop your skills. That's it from me. As always, stay cool, and I'll see you on the next one.